I was a bit skeptical. I was unsure. I didn't really understand what the Scholarship of Teaching and Learning was about. I didn't know that many people involved. And so having that opportunity to get to know a group of people over a year and then to be a part of the larger group of the International Cooperative Writing Groups meant there was space for me to ask my questions, to be curious, to be skeptical, and people to be really patient with me and take the time to talk through what is it that we're talking about when we talk about scholarship of learning and teaching. What are the possibilities? What are the boundaries? What are the scopes? And it's something about having those types of learning conversations with other people that makes you feel like I belong in this community because people are taking the time to talk with me and to understand where I'm coming from.
I think that community is there, and that's really, I've really enjoyed, more than I ever thought, really, because I really put myself out of my comfort zone, applying. And then when I was accepted, I was delighted. And then meeting people from so many different institutions with so many different perspectives has just enriched my sense of self so much. So yeah, the community side of things, it's been good, and we enjoyed it. We worked hard and we played hard when we were in Atlanta, and that paid dividends when we got back.
Part of the ICWGs really allowed me to interact and work with folks that I wouldn't have known would be tremendous collaborators before. The process of proposing a topic, being selected as a facilitator, and then getting to meet the individuals who are matched with our topic, which was mentorship in SOTL, was really wonderful to network, to build connections with new people, and to really free me from being constrained by what I thought I wanted to do. It was great to have the folks in the ICWG working and writing group be able to help sort of navigate the iterative process of eventually settling on our topic and working through our project.
We had already developed a connection. And if you spend the 3 subsequent days at the same table with the same group of wonderful people, how can you not develop a strong sense of community? As someone new to SOTL's professional circles, I felt and still feel connected to SOTL because of my writing group.
So in terms of community, even if, those initial meetings online really helped to acquaint ourselves with one another, but it was when we met in Atlanta face to face that things really clicked and that community really gelled.
I've found over the 2 decades that I've been doing it, it's not often that it's a team effort at your institution. So ICWG has been able to shape and help a sense of community for me because it brought me together with other academics of similar interests who were also interested in being engaged with me in doing something together and building a community of practice.
The time that we had together in Atlanta was really, really critical. I mean, we really connected there. We did a lot of things where we really built out those relationships. And one of the things I really appreciated was everyone's willingness to kind of jump in and have each other's back.
So what it did for me is helped me create a new network within the iSOTL world and the SOTL world of people who had similar interests, but no other connections across countries, across career stages, etc. And it wasn't just the kind of community that you get sitting next to people in a conference session or even having dinner with somebody. It was much more substantive than that. So it really built this substantive small community.